Hey Top 10ers, what's going on? I'm your host Joss. Welcome back to Top 10 Beyond the Screen. Give us a follow on social media, our links are down below, and hang out until the end so you do not miss out on the comment features. The final trailer for Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker just came out and people are losing their minds over it. Part 1 was an emotional roller coaster for fans, so you can imagine how people are feeling right now. The movie hits theaters on December 18th and we got a final look at what we can expect to see, but there are some things in the trailer you might have missed, so let me point them out to you. Here's a list of top 10 Easter eggs you missed in the Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker final trailer. Starting off our list, number 10 is Rey is in training. The trailer starts off with Rey running through a forest, dropping a helmet on the ground that looks similar to the classic lightsaber training helmet from A New Hope. The initial drop of the helmet could symbolize that she is done with the training helmet. However, as the trailer continues, we can definitely tell that she is training at getting better at the Force. A voiceover says it's an instinct, and we see Rey in mid-jump making her way onto some kind of broken ship. Fans have already been speculating that Leia might be the one teaching her, but it has not been confirmed. Later on in the trailer, we see Rey and Leia hugging it out, and it looks like it's happening on the same planet, which leads us to believe that this could be true. One thing we can confirm is that Rey is working at it, and she seems to be doing a damn good job. And at number 9 is Lando is back. We get a quick glimpse of a meeting going down, and somehow you might have missed Lando standing at the front of it. Once you take a look around the crowd at the meeting, you'll notice they are probably pulling together every ally and resource they can find. Guess who else is up there with him? Aftab, Admiral Akbar's son. The trailer has officially confirmed that after his father's death in The Last Jedi, he will continue his story. The meeting looks like it could be a planning meeting for a big upcoming battle, and what better people to have leading that than Lando and a son that is ready to avenge his father. Sliding to the number 8 spot is a blurry first appearance. We get a clear image of Rose Tico, which confirms for fans that she is back. In the quick look we get at her, she seems to be anxious about some kind of fight or chaos going on around them. With or without the details, people are pretty psyched to see her. But if you look behind her, you will get a very brief and blurry look at Dominic Monaghan's character. He's known for his work in Lord of the Rings and Lost, but people were unsure who he was going to play in The Rise of Skywalker. Although we don't get many details about his character, we do get a first look and it reveals that he is a resistance fighter. In spot number 7 is the Tantive 4. Star Wars fans should be able to spot this ship from anywhere. I mean, it is Princess Leia's personal starship and was last seen in the opening shots of A New Hope. But did you spot it in the new trailer? There's a shot where Poe, Finn, and Chewbacca are all looking at a ship that is flying extremely low. You can only spot it for a quick moment, but it looks incredibly similar to Leia's Tantive 4 ship. Some fans have already speculated online, saying that the trailer seems to be digging out some old ships, so this might even be the original, which would be pretty sweet. At number 6 is an island of ice. In the trailer there is what looks like a big island completely made up of ice. We see a bunch of TIE fighters flying towards it, but if you look closer, you will see that it's not actually in water. It's floating. At first glance, the island looks like it's sitting in a smooth sheet of calm water, but it seems to be a floating island in space with buildings and things inside the ice. A fan has also pointed out that since there is TIEs flying towards it, it gives off the impression that there is no atmosphere. Smart cookie you are. Fan out there. Halfway through the list at number 5 is space horses. Did you miss the horses that somehow managed to get into space? In one of the epic shots we get of a battle scene, we see some people riding on horses, and they are fighting near some hyper laser installments, and Ball Droid is riding alongside them. But later on in the trailer we see them again for a quick sec, but a different angle. Why are they charging in some epic dramatic way? Are they charging across a Star Destroyer? Another ship? Are they trying to kill more Star Destroyers? I is confused. Why are there horses in space? Here we are, number 4 with the blue light. The final scene of the trailer is intense, gives you goosebumps. I really didn't expect anything less. It's a close-up moment of Rey's face, which is glowing from the blue lightsaber that's beside her. There's a voiceover saying the Force will be with you, always. Some people claim that it's Luke's voice, which is important, but it's not the most important part of this moment. What's important is the color of the lightsaber. The first trailer ended with Rey's dark side with dual red lightsabers, implying that she had turned evil. Since this one is blue, it is giving us some hope that she is good and that good things are coming. Alright guys, at number 3 is C-3PO. Is C-3PO gonna die? No offense, but you really have to be missing a few pieces if you didn't catch on to the meaning behind this moment. In the trailer, we watch a scene where C-3PO is getting the back of his head worked on by some weird little robot thing. He's toying around with his wires, which, as we know, plays a big part in a robot's functioning system. He gets asked what he is doing and he responds with, "Taking one last look, sir, at my friends." If that one-liner isn't devastating enough, just focus on everyone else around him. They all look destroyed. So there's really only a few options here. He could be sacrificing himself in some way, maybe they are hooking his brain up to something, or maybe he's actually injured and is gonna die. Or maybe I'm just overthinking and really he's just getting a checkup and everything is going to be fine. Taking over the number 2 spot is Rey's choice of weapon. There's one moment of the trailer that we could spend a whole 10 minutes trying to dissect. It is the moment we see Rey and Kylo slashing a Darth Vader statue. Where exactly are they? Like, what planet are they on? Are they smashing it to bits and pieces, or is there something more sinister to it? We won't know just by watching the trailer, but look closely at Rey. You might have missed that she's holding a small stone dagger in her hand. Kylo has his bright red lightsaber sword, which would probably do more damage, but she smashes the statue using her small dagger. Through all the statue pieces flying around the camera, you can barely see it. Taking the number 1 spot on our list is the walking chair. Before this trailer, there were other sneak peeks that came out which teased the return of the Darth Sidious in the Rise of Skywalker. We weren't sure if that meant physical form or spirit, but after this part 2 trailer, it looks like we got our answer. It seems to confirm that we will see him in physical form, which would mean that he escaped his death after Darth Vader threw him down a chute in Return of the Jedi. The only reason this would even be somewhat realistic is because when we see him in this new trailer, we get a backside view only, and it is the view of a walking chair. Boom! They wanted to bring him back. The only way they could, give the man an all-black walking chair. Alright you guys, there are 10 things you might have missed in the new Star Wars trailer. Let me know in the comments if you caught on to them, and hit that thumbs up button if you are a Star Wars fan. I'm gonna end today's video with some comment shoutouts. Gabriel Solomon 111 says, "I believe you and your grandpa's story. Can you tell us the other in the next scare vids you do, please? Thanks." Yay! I'm just happy that someone believes me. I'm telling the truth, it's a real story. And yes, I can. Big Daddy Sam says, "I think Jocelyn would be a beautiful Disney princess." Well, thank you. Honestly, I would be the ugly stepsister. I don't care. Just put me in a Disney movie. Josh Harvey says, "I'd starve for you, Jocelyn, lol." Okay, no one actually needs to starve for me. Please eat a sandwich. Josh Smith says, "How could you leave out the story of Pinocchio?" Honestly, Josh, I only had 10 spots and there are just so many options, you know? I can't pick them all. Alright guys, that's it from me. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, do all the things before you go. I'm your host Joss, and I will see you in a future video. I'm gonna take my space horse to the O-Town road. I'm gonna ride till I can't no more. Oh yeah, don't put that in.